The Lord be with you. A reading from the Holy Gospel according to Matthew. At that time, Jesus said to his disciples, "Do not give dogs what is holy, and do not throw your pearl before swine, lest they trample them underfoot and turn to attack you. So whatever you wish that men and women would do to you, do so to them. For this is the law and the prophets. Enter by the narrow gate, for the gate is wide and the way is easy that leads to destruction, and those who enter by it are many. For the gate is narrow and the way is hard that leads to life, and those who find it are few." The Gospel of the Lord. How do we treat each other? The way we are to treat one another is the way we would like to be treated. Yesterday we had an altercation with somebody who was objecting to us giving out food parcels to the poor at the church because they felt that it was putting this area in danger. We also heard yesterday that there were hungry people stopping cars in Belito demanding money. When somebody is hungry, when you and I are hungry, we will do anything to quench that desire. It's a basic desire. And yet, without judging anyone, we must be realistic that we are in a time now in our country during lockdown where many people are hungry, many people are angry. And for us to go judging everybody and criticizing everybody rather than finding out what we as a collective can do to solve these issues, in other words, if we do not treat others the way we want to be treated, whether we have means or not, we will not find a solution here, and we will all suffer. As with the coronavirus, one of the great lessons we are learning is that we have all got to behave in a responsible way. We've all got to keep our hands clean, all got to sanitize, we've all got to keep our social distance, wear our masks. That's the only way we in Belito and every human being on earth will survive. Simple things, and the way we do it will show us the way we respect each other. So at no better time do we have than to learn this lesson now. We do not have to pretend to have the answers as with our situation here at the church. But what we do need to have is an attitude of sitting down and listening to both sides and together as equals to find a way forward. Because if the laws of God are written on our hearts that include loving everyone and our neighbor as ourselves, then we will find a way forward. Once the egos and the fear have been put aside and we can work together with the abundance that God has given us to do the right thing. But it will be only a few who will lead this way. And I believe that those of us who listen to this word today, and those of you who receive spiritual communion, and for us who receive the Eucharist in its fullness, we must be the ones that go through that narrow gate. We must lead, not join the pack of the people who don't have the advantages that we have been given, of being challenged by this word today. We must do this. We have lots to do, and there are many people who are suffering, and we can help in that suffering. On Sunday, I had asked many parishes to contribute gifts for the men in the shelters, and they were so grateful. It was an opportunity for us to show that people do care. People who are able were caring, and they were told that, and they were grateful. And many of them are changing their lives. They used to smoke dachar and take drugs. Hundreds have now stopped. They've changed their lives. They're looking for new opportunities. So it is possible to change our world. So let us pray that we will be humble and honest and find ways to bring peace. And I'd like to quote from Ramakrishna. I always think we've got to go beyond our Catholic walls to see the greatness of God. So I quote from Ramakrishna, "Pray unto him in any way you like. He is sure to hear you, for he can hear the footfall of an ant." I think that's lovely. Pray unto him in any way you like. He is sure to hear you, for he can hear the footfall of an ant. So let us pray and be called to action, to bring peace and to treat others the way we want to be treated. Amen.